Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Tarot CelebriTEA with y'all boy Ducky. Today, we're going to be doing an update on Little Mix and just doing a little 2013 reading for Leanne Pinnock, Perry Edwards, and Jade Thirlwall. So, remember to keep in mind that these videos are for entertainment purposes. And why is that? That is because we do not have the members of Little Mix here to confirm nor deny that what I am seeing in the cards is resonating with them or is not resonating with them. That's not to say I'm not accurate, but we just don't know for sure, right? So, with that being said, remember to take these videos with a grain of salt. And, get cozy, get you a snack, get you some water, some hydration, something to drink. I don't know. And let's get started on Little Mix's reading. So let's just start with overall the three members of Little Mix, just their combined overall general energy currently. We got the Page of Swords in reverse. We got the King of Cups in reverse. And we got the Two of Wands in reverse. Interesting. All right, let's just get into it. Immediately when I saw this Page of Swords in reverse, this Page of Swords is the communicator card to me. They're great at communicating, but when this card comes in reverse, I feel like there's a lack of communication going on right now. Maybe the members of Little Mix aren't really talking too much. Yeah, and we got this King of Cups energy in reverse as well. And the King of Cups is the most emotionally sensitive king, but when this card comes in reverse, there's like an emotional manipulation going on here. So I'm not sure if maybe there's a lack of communication between the three members of Little Mix to where maybe there's some kind of emotional manipulation going on, maybe some kind of silent treatment. But I really do feel like there's a separation here. I don't know if maybe it's between the three members of Little Mix that are separated, or it could just be between someone in the music industry, because we got this Two of Wands in reverse. The Two of Wands talks about great partnerships, and especially because this is from the Suit of Wands, twos always represent partnerships. But from the Suit of Wands, this is mainly having to deal with your ambitions, your desires, and it can talk about business partnerships. And this card came in reverse, so there's a disconnect here. There's a separation here. So I don't know if maybe there's a separation that they have had, maybe with a King of Cups energy that was maybe trying to emotionally manipulate them, or is it something in regards to the three members that are just trying to disband? I'm not really too sure. Let me see if I can get a clarify a little bit more on this. The Lovers. Ooh. I'm just hearing relationships. When I think of the Lovers, it's all about relationships. Let's see. Let's get another card. The Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there's some kind of jealous aspect going on here. The Knight of Wands is a very fast-moving knight, very passionate, very ambitious. But whenever this card comes in reverse, that passion, that fire can turn a little bit vengeful and a little bit jealous. So there is some kind of jealousy going on here, and maybe it's between lovers. Maybe because I am a little familiar, and I do know that Leanne and Perry both are in relationships, right? So I feel like maybe they're just not really talking so much amongst one another, or the members. Yeah, how how do I want to word this? They're not really talking amongst the three of them too much. I don't think there's a little bit of a disconnect, but I think maybe they're just really focusing on their relationships, their romantic relationships, their relationship with their children, um, and there's a kind of like jealous energy going on here. So I don't know. There's some weird energy going on with the way that these cards are showing up. So that's interesting. Interesting. All right. So let's see what 2023 can bring for a little mix. I was going to originally do a little reading for Leanne, Perry, and Jade, but as y'all know, I am trying to stick within like the 15-ish to 20-minute mark, and that would really exceed the that mark that I'm trying to strive for between each video. So we're just doing a general like overview of Little Mix and their combined energy. So let's see what 2023 will bring for Little Mix. We got the King of Pentacles in reverse. We got the Fates or the Wheel in reverse. I'm nodding my head like, oh no, right now. Oh no. Four of Swords in reverse with Death in reverse. And let's get one more card. And reversals don't always mean anything bad all the time. So, but we'll get into it. We'll get into this. And let's get an Oracle of Visions card, just representing their overall 2023 year. Yeah, look at this baby, y'all. I think 2023 is still going to be a lot just of like being very mothering, focusing on opportunities to just be nurturing to the children that Leanne and Perry have had this year or last year. I'm not sure, but you know, this is card number 12, which adds up to 3, and 3 is all about opportunities, right? I really feel like 2023 is going to still just be focused a lot on just family and being very caring to their children. For Leanne Pinnock and Perry Edwards. Also, I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing Leanne's last name. But yeah, let's get into Little Mix's 2023 reading. We got the King of Pentacles in reverse for cards representing like January through March. I feel like with the King of Pentacles in reverse, there's not really much of a plan being discussed here. You know, the King of Pentacles, normally right side up, is the most methodical king, is the one that always has a plan. Look at him, like just very stoic and very secured on like finances or like having on tangible things, and just really solid in regards to having a plan. But this card came in reverse, so there is like a lack of planning here. I feel like there's not much of a plan for Little Mix the first 3 months, and I think that's going to continue until from April to June, because we got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, or the Fates in this deck in reverse, and this is all talking about, you know, there's some unfortunate circumstances, unfortunate events, or combinations of events and people, things like that. But I feel like in the months April through June, Little Mix might be going through a little bit of a tough time, And I think it's just because they haven't really planned much. They haven't really thought too much about like, do we want to get back together, or what are we gonna do? And look at that. There's the three people here. Three women here. And like what a coincidence, right? I feel like and there's like this disconnect, right? And this card came in reverse. So there's like a disconnect between them that I'm seeing that it's like they haven't really talked too much to one another. Or even if it's in regards to like a career aspect. And then July to September, we got two cards that came out. We got the Four of Swords in reverse with Death in reverse. There's going to be some mental unrest. They're not going to be really sleeping well. And I think it's because they feel like there's going to be a change that needs to happen by these months. What did I say? July to September, yeah. And with the Death card coming in reverse, the Death card in reverse talks about there is a change that needs to be made, that has been needing to be made, and maybe it's a forceful change, but it's going to be a change for the better. And I feel like within these months of July to September, the members of Little Mix are going to be like, okay, like, what are we doing? We didn't really focus a lot on maybe career this year. Maybe some of us are focusing on nurturing and caring for other people, for our loved ones, or nurturing even like another project that's fairly new. So that's what I'm seeing. But then the good thing is towards the end of the year, October to December, we got the Knight of Swords right side up. And this is all about having mental creativity, speaking and communicating with one another, and moving quickly. The Knight of Swords is a very fast moving knight, just very similar to the Knight of Wands. But the Knight of Swords is a little bit more, is ruled by the element of air, which is all about our thoughts and our communication. And I feel like they're going to get more into the works of talking amongst one another towards the end of the year for 2023. But I feel like for the most part in 2023, the members of Little Mix are going to be focusing on their own individual efforts in regards to like nurturing and caring for something small, whether that's like a child or a small project or a new project, something that's new. And so, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Whoop. Not my keyboard falling, y'all. All right. So let's just get some advice for 2023 for the members of Little Mix. Some advice for Little Mix in 2023. We got the moon. Yes. We got the 10 of Wands in reverse. And let's get another oracle card to finish off this video. Direction, yeah. So this card 52, adds up to 7. 7 is all about having faith, or spirituality, or things like that. Being connected to your spirituality, your faith, whatever you believe in or don't believe in, that's also okay too. But they need to be determined. Stay determined for the year of 2023. And also with this moon card, the moon card is ruled by Cancer, I believe, or is it Pisces? I'm not sure. But it's ruled by a water sign. And the moon is all about diving deep into those emotions and communicating those emotions. And that's what I'm seeing for the members of Little Mix. They do need to have a direction in communicating, their emotions and how they're feeling in regards to things. But also with there being a lot of like feelings that they need to be open about amongst one another, they also need to not let or wow, how do I I'm having a hard time speaking. That seems to be the case with some of my most recent videos. I feel like the members of Little Mix need to also be open into in regards to how they're feeling, especially things below the surface, but not let the feelings that of other people be burdening to them. They can't hold the weight of other people's problems or feelings as their own. And they need to kind of let that go and stay determined and focused on what they want to accomplish for 2023, but also being open about like where they're focusing, where they feel they should focus. That way they won't have too much of a disconnect, because I really do feel like at least the first half of 2023 might be a little bit difficult for the members of Little Mix. And then towards like the latter half of 2023, they're going to feel like, okay, we need to, if we do want to come together or we do want to make something, we need to start making those changes. But I really do feel like the end of 2023 might bring a lot of good communication and great creative ideas for Little Mix in 2023. So that is it for this video. Let me know what you thought of it. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, a thumbs down if you did not like the video, and if you didn't like the video, let me know why. Feel free to give me some constructive criticism, and remember to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and sexually. Love and respect yourselves and others, and stay hydrated. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, evening, good night, or morning. See ya. Bye.